This is a ticket to the party.
Evening, boys. First service. You gotta love Mohammed.
Oh! That is a moment of absolute magic from Federer.
It's Murray magic, though.
Djokovic, what are you doing? It's phenomenal.
He's got quite a large gluteus maximus.
I've never seen anything like it.
Hello, and we are back at the Loosely Strung Tennis Podcast. There is 4 of us here. Someone's having a laughing fit. Don't know what it is. What's going on, boys?
We're at the HQ
Yeah.
Without the main man.
without the main
Ross
man.
P's prison, but he's not here.
Shout out to Ross P for not having an understanding of I'll leave everything out for you.
No, I know. It's taken us like 25 minutes.
Absolutely. Gary was in his element, man. I better rip walls out and put some fucking, what is it you do, plasterboard or something.
Sometimes.
We've not spoken about Gary's work for a few weeks.
That's because I've not been here for a few weeks.
What's been going on at work, Gary?
Not much, mate.
Some things just never change, do they?
I know.
Please tell me you had like one exciting case where like the roof was caved
Oh,
in and you had to flood loads of
Many
water
times
and
do
all
you see like massive spiders?
All the time.
Why do you never just take pictures like, boys, look at the size of this, man?
It's too exciting for him.
Yeah.
Nah, nothing but a job. No
No,
time on the phone.
I'm not a fan of spiders, so
Yeah, no,
I
so
tend
take
to just
pictures.
hit them or kill them.
Oh, man.
That's bad luck.
Mate, genuinely, we were doing a job in Greenock. It was about 6 months ago, and there was like a
Find a
family
body.
of like false widow spiders behind the walls. It was horrible.
Shit, that's us not
See,
getting
that's
followed
the
by
type of
Peter.
thing. That's the type of thing we want to hear, isn't it? Like dealing with a family of.
Oh,
false
that,
widows.
see that's
Horrid.
that's kind of like interesting.
I'm interested in that.
I wasn't.
As long as it's a picture.
I've been watching this thing on TikTok, right?
Go on then.
And it's this guy who creates an ecosystem for 100 days. Has anyone seen it?
Bro, I want to do it.
Mate, how cool is it, right?
And they, like, just
and he
thrive?
adds, he's like, it's day 30 and I'm going to add in some geckos. And you're like, all right,
Yeah,
okay.
this is
so
a-
it's like, we need something to kill all the bugs in this ecosystem. So he just adds different things in. And then he's like, oh no, there's a storm coming. So he just fills the tank with water. And then
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Things die and then new things come into life.
They
And he does
thrive.
it for 100 days and then just puts them back into their normal
So
habitat.
this guy plays God.
No, but he'll say it's in the name of science.
Yeah.
No,
And
it's
he'll get away with it.
honestly
No, I'm going to do it.
so good.
I'm
And
just going. I'm
that's
just going to
your
say I'm an old man. Don't have TikTok still.
I still don't have TikTok either.
Okay, boys, but
Convince me why I should go
I
on
did a
TikTok.
TikTok
Well-
filter for the first time today.
yeah, no,
And I've become Man United's top appearance, top goal scorer.
many Ballon d'Ors did
I've
you
got
win?
3 Ballon d'Ors, a World Cup, and I'm a fan favourite with 10 league titles.
The only one my missus showed me was the one that makes you look old, and it's not good.
No.
it's not a filter, it's just a normal camera.
Hey,
Not that.
hey, come on.
Ah,
That's
come
when
on.
he, that's when he put that mirror up.
Hey.
Remember when he was 25 minutes late for putting a mirror up and then still had to finish when he went home? Yeah, I don't forget things, Gary Brown. Anyway, Callum, how are you? Don't actually want
pretty
to know
sore.
anything about your weekend, if I'm honest with you. I have no
Pretty
interest.
We all want to hear about this.
I've got absolutely no
Let's
interest in how your weekend went.
We had finals,
knob.
our district finals this weekend.
I got kicked out of the tournament for being a cheat.
I'd honestly say that it was probably the highest standard that the tournament has ever seen.
I actually disagree. I thought I had a lot more to give.
I was just meant singles.
Oh,
No, I actually thought this finals day, like, where there was a lot of compliments after it. Everyone saying like incredible to watch. Most of the matches were absolutely brilliant.
That's probably
No,
the
they actually
best
were all
singles
brilliant.
I've seen since
Live?
Graham Robertson versus Dougie Morrison back in the day at Argyll.
Well,
Showing your age
got
then.
to take that there.
I loved that final there, apart from the weather. But I mean,
Even
by the
the-
time that final ended, I was probably easily 4 pints down.
even
hours.
the weather, I don't actually think the weather played much of a part of the day. It was a bit, it could have been a damp squib that day, but it wasn't. The
wind
standard,
was difficult to
the
play.
standard got the weather out of everyone's mind.
Yeah, I think if the singles final was like love and love, then everyone would just be like, "That's
At
It's
one
easy
point,
for you
I-
guys to say you were playing
yeah.
in it, but as a spectator, it was shite.
All right, Skinny, how was your weekend then?
It was fucking class, man. I
Good,
loved
man.
the tennis, man.
Did you
Loved
have
the
a good
tennis.
time?
Yeah, I somehow drank myself like I couldn't physically drink anymore. Like I was having beer and I was like,
Who
this-
are you?
we've got
What have you
nowhere
done
to
with
go.
Ross Skinner?
I know.
I know.
Hair
Hair's-
was up.
hair's
Hair
a
stayed
good
up
thing.
all
I know we
night.
didn't see Dark Skinner this week.
Maybe that's what we need to do. Stop you from drinking. The hair will stay up. You'll not be angry.
or just drink until you can't drink anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ross Skinner.
I don't know if you
I
did.
once
You
I got to the point where I'm like, I need to eat food. I can't physically put more liquid in my
Ross
What
to
did
eat
you have?
15 minutes.
I had a chimp pagoda.
With Freeman.
Yeah, we watched. Honestly, I think I'm going to.
You be very careful here.
I've not had a 3-1 in
You're
a long
about
time.
to
I think.
personally offend
I know,
Callum
but
Bryce.
I do think it's overpriced. and I don't think they listen. So I can see.
I pay mates rates.
I got 4 bits of chicken pakora and paid £6 for it.
Jesus.
What the hell?
£1.20 for a piece of pakora. That's not bad.
That's shocking.
That's
That's
bad,
so bad,
man.
As a man in the hospitality industry, I'll tell you. I'll ask myself, Cam, how's your weekend? Shit, thanks. I was ready to knock Cam Roberts' teeth out. I went home, and within an hour, within an hour of being unfairly beaten, I went home, decided I was never coming out again. I was never going to talk to the tennis boys again. Went, fuck this, if I don't go out, they're going to think I'm a total idiot. So I then came to the pub, and all in this hour, it was only like 8:30, and I had about 8 beers. And it was like, oh, right, that
Someone
must be
said to
getting
me you
close
weren't drinking.
It was me.
No. Someone said to me that you were just drinking Coke and the Cardwell.
When I turned up,
had a
I
Coke
ordered
when I
a
turned
salt and a Coke because I wanted an empty bottle for you.
That wasn't Cam Price, that was Craig Williams.
No.
I
Someone
did
said
that. No, I
someone
did that.
did say he was.
I did do that, but Craig Williams came down after promising, "Oh yeah, I can't wait for the G&T night out. It's going to be such a mad one." 2 beers in, I was like, "Man, I'm done. I'm done." He's waving the white
I
flag.
think they were shandies.
Yeah, shandies in a bottle.
Yeah.
Message in a bottle.
Craig, the Greenland District champion, famously drinks Tennent's tops, and
And they went
as
in.
a man of certain principles, cannot accept that.
No, we don't do cocktails in the Cardwell.
We don't do like
although
a
they actually do
Tops
now.
or a shandy. Unless it's a
cheaper than a
turbo
pint.
one, I'm not in.
I'm going to ask a question that I want the answer to be no to, but I know the answer is yes. Should we talk tennis?
I think
don't
it's
know.
the whole.
And it's shit. Like I'm tennised out. 2 weeks of Wimbledon, 2 weeks of the G&D. I'm emotionally drained.
So
Do you
mad.
know, I'm kind of with Pricey here. I have paid, see, to actual proper tennis, not our local tennis. I saw Zverev win a point, and that was about it.
It was a match point. It was a championship point he won. And was it fucking
Did they
Vienna?
have a
wherever
tough
he's from?
semi-final?
Hamburg.
Hamburg.
Did they have a tough semi-final?
Arthur Feast, yeah.
Holy moly. What about that Rublev rally shot? That's been all over my Instagram, to be fair.
I've not seen it.
Rublev looked unbelievable. That's my comment on all tennis that's happened in the last 4 weeks is Rublev played one good point.
So me and Price are just going to turn off our microphones now. We're going to go rip
Yeah.
some cigs, have some beers, and let you guys talk about tennis.
I've just realised we've not acknowledged that Ross P's not here.
So we kind of
have.
mentioned it at the start.
No one will be caring anyway. On you go.
I've not actually paid that much attention. I mean, this is terrible for guys who are coming on here to talk about tennis, but I think the general people that listen to this know that the more nonsense, the better, the more tennis, the worse.
I agree with that statement
Okay.
wholeheartedly.
So here's what I'll take from it. The month after Wimbledon, no one cares about.
Sucks.
All right? Like, no one does care about it because it's...
Half the players aren't playing.
half the players aren't
Yep.
playing. Everyone's just pissing about.
Djokovic is
Zverev won.
Still fatigued.
Zverev won. Alexei Popyrin won. Kyrgios tweeted saying, "Who the hell are these guys?"
Can we actually talk about
Popyrin-
Kyrgios?
Yeah, he's.
He's to
I
take a day off.
tweeted today on the Twitter just saying, obviously.
Twitter?
I tweeted.
On Twitter?
What does I say now?
You
I
X'd?
X'd on X.
An X and a post on X.
You did an
Post now?
X-rated post.
Oh.
And you repost now.
$7.99 if
Um,
anyone wants to sign up.
And I said Kyrgios must have been the beers at the weekend. The guy's on one, man.
Right, Kyrgios' back tattoo. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
All Pokemon up full whack. And my questions to you guys are: who's your favourite Pokemon? So who would you get a tattoo of? And can you think of anyone who's got a worse tattoo than Kyrgios? By the way, Andrew Castle's going to have a fucking field day with this man.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a field day with this.
You've
Never
got
mind.
four-leaf
You've got a
clover.
4-leaf clover.
I don't.
Yes, you do. Do you not?
Nah. You've been corrupted, lads.
What about your wife?
I think you've been corrupted.
I think so.
Only one I can think of is the footballer Charleston.
Richarlison?
He's got a shocking tattoo.
What's his?
Spurs till I die or something.
It's him, Neymar, and
Oh, God,
Rio
that's what it is.
Ronaldo back tattoo.
So it is. That's really weird.
So bad.
I'm not a Pokemon boy myself. I would have, what's that really powerful one?
Dragonite.
Mewtwo?
Oh, Mewtwo.
Oh,
Oh, that's
yeah.
a fucking big one.
I'd get
Oh,
Mewtwo.
what's the one that like, it sound quite horny, but it's not. It like sucks everything in with its mouth. A wee pink thing.
Jigglypuff.
Yeah, baby.
That's it. Gary's definitely getting a Pidgey.
No, Gary'd be a Magikarp.
That was a...
Magic.
I know what a Magikarp is. That's
No,
not a shit one,
I
isn't it?
always picked a Charizard.
Nah.
We should assign each other one. You can't choose your own.
Gary,
choice.
you
You
would,
choose yours.
you'd be like a you would be a Magikarp or a...
You'd be Magikarp. You'd be a Clefairy.
No,
What was the wee rabbit at the start? What was that one?
Ratata.
I'm in the ghetto. Ratatata.
Oh man, that
Jesus.
you would be.
I can't even think of names.
You'd be like a Gengar,
I don't even know what that is.
mate. Because I used to play it, obsessed with it when I was like 10.
Fair.
Cool.
I don't know.
10 minutes ago. Like
Mate, if I could get an
Pokemon
emulator,
What's the
Go.
one that's just the muscles?
Machamp.
Machamp.
Is that mate? Come on.
That's not me, no.
Okay, let's relax.
But
Yeah.
by the way, I have no idea where I'm pulling this knowledge of Pokemon from.
It's quite impressive. I can't remember
Is
that
it-
at all.
If you could get a
In a
tattoo, then if
strange
you
way.
could get a tattoo of anything on, but it covered your full back, and it had to be an animated TV show, what would you get on your back?
Rick and Morty.
You get a big pickle on your back.
Yeah.
Just say tickle my pickle. Oh my God. God, Gary, you're
Animated.
horny, man.
It's a tough one, isn't it?
I reckon I'd have Peter Griffin. I'd have the Peter Rang. Have you ever seen that? Sorry. That's a very much an insight.
See them when Peter and Quagmire do all the songs?
Yeah. Oh, we can't sing the one here though.
No, I can't sing them. But I'd get all that on my back.
All the words to
Oh, the
them.
lyrics.
Do you get a tattoo
Get out
because you
of
like
the
the
left
show?
lane.
Do you get a tattoo because you like the show, or do you get a tattoo what makes it look good?
Mate, it's on your back, you can't see it.
I know.
Shut up,
Right,
Meg.
maybe.
Gary's Meg.
Yes.
Shut up, Meg.
You're making the house, aren't you?
Definitely not.
It's message you like,
Oh my God. Ross B is Chris. I'm Quagmire.
You up in me, Tom?
yes.
You're definitely Cleveland. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Who's he,
I have no
Carl,
idea.
Carl's got me.
Lois.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I'd be
Okay,
right.
that's what I'd get tattooed in my back.
Lois Griffin.
I would go South Park, by the way. South Park is by far
Sorry,
the
boys.
best.
I've got no idea how we're on this. We're meant to be talking about
Oh,
something
we're
with
meant to
tennis.
be
This is us back to the roots, though.
Okay,
I know.
Kyrgios.
Dickhead.
Would you care if he retired right now?
I don't think it would be news.
I don't think it would be news because he would retire. But
I like watching him play,
I
but
don't even think I would care. I'd
He's
be
hard
quite
work.
happy for him to go now.
Yeah,
I think now he's just living this like he made a slam final. I don't even think he beat anyone in the top 20 to get there.
But he has
Tsitsipas.
won the doubles.
Did beat
Oh, yeah,
Tsitsipas.
so he won
Yeah.
one. Yeah, okay.
He's like, there's no denying Kyrgios is unbelievably talented, and when he's on his game and he's focused, he's hard to beat.
Yeah.
In terms of entertainment value and quality.
Okay, I just think that with the up and coming stars in the game, he's not as big a loss as he would have been a year ago.
Another thing, do you know what he's a bit like? You know, like Jesse Lingard. People joke he's going to get the young player of the year, and he's fucking 29. Like, that's
Yeah.
like Kyrgios isn't young anymore. I'm bored. Like, it's not exciting.
See that whole generation of tennis players?
Like
They're
none of them.
fairly
Are,
forgettable, in
I mean-
let's be honest.
I'm looking forward to like when Zverev and that retire.
Kyrgios
I've
is just a
watched
bit of a
Zverev.
shit human being as well, by the way.
What? Stop. No.
as a player,
Yeah, but not as a human.
what a dickhead of a guy. I mean, fucking none of my business.
Just put it out there.
That's okay. So, yeah, let him go. If he wants to go, let him go. If he wants to cry on the way out, close the door behind him.
My question for you though would be: would they make money after tennis doing?
He'll make money
He'll
whatever he
probably
wants.
go
I
in
think
like, I don't know.
when you've got money, you make money. Don't
I
you?
reckon
Be
he'll
it
make.
nightclubs and stuff. I think that's what he wants. To be
I reckon
honest.
he'll make money in Australia. He's not.
He'd
He's
make
not
money in the-
marketable outside of Australia
the
because they
States,
all
yes.
love him.
in the States because he loves his basketball, all that kind of stuff.
I know, but
He likes that kind of culture, so he'd
Yes, I think it'll be fine.
yeah,
Like, I just think I don't care if he goes. Like, I don't care. I'm over the hype. I think everyone is.
Yeah.
Last year, it was amazing seeing him get to the final and stuff like that. But just the attitude on Twitter and stuff. Stop being a dick.
yeah,
Like,
that
just
is it.
stop.
That is it.
Like, stop. Like, going like, oh, look, how controversial can I be? Like, it's not funny. No one's interested in it. Everyone. I saw a guy tweet. Is the Andy Murray guy that always tweets?
Scott Bartley.
Yes.
Yes.
And he tweeted being like,
He
is there-
exited. He posted.
No, I've not updated
Twitter.
mine
It
still
was Twitter.
Twitter.
It was on Twitter.
Yeah,
That
mine's
was a
still
Twitter
Twitter.
exchange.
And he tweeted saying like, is there any players like it's changed their opinions on like massively
Mine's
Like,
Kyrgios.
And he was saying that he said himself, like, used to love Kyrgios, thought he was amazing for the game, and then over the last couple of months just thought, yeah, a bit of an arse.
I think Kyrgios replied to going like, just don't
How many
listen to
slams
what
have
you're
you
reading,
got?
all that. Like, fuck off. The thing is, that's an easy. It's got how many slams got? 0, but I still think you're a knob.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Yeah.
if I had a slam for every time I thought you're a knob, I'd be well ahead of Rafa on that.
Yeah.
Like,
I know. Kyrgios is one of these ones, though. Do you think he actually believes what he's saying, or do you think he's just doing it
Yeah,
for a
no,
reaction?
I just
no,
think,
I think he's a fucking
I
lunatic.
think everyone.
Yeah.
I think everyone. Like, I think he thinks everyone hates him, when I think everyone doesn't actually really care that
I
much.
think they just they're like, oh well, all right, it's just Kyrgios.
I think he tries to be a bad boy, but not very good at it.
Yeah.
I know, but
That's
I
like
think
me, to be fair.
no. You
Not
just,
very
you
good
should
at
just
it.
be a bit more.
Oh, you were very good at it the other day.
Pricey's not going to be over this one for a while.
Nope, until I get an apology, I'm not going over it.
Turned out he started having a go at me and Saturday. That was good.
No.
So,
That was deserved, to be fair.
We'll
That
discuss
bothered
this
me.
off air, but
He was more deserved. I think.
I
Beg your pardon.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble. big trouble.
Let's have a look at.
Here.
Why don't we have a look at this week's tournament? since we
Washington?
didn't watch? Yeah. What's
this
it called?
is a
The
wee bit of
Mutabuya Open,
Midabur?
the Malibu Open.
The Malibu?
But the field is
And a mood open.
terrible.
Hey, but at least
Murray's
it
winning it.
feels like it's the build to the US.
Yeah,
now,
it's
though.
the US hardcourt season
Murray is winning it. He did a live stream.
with Francis Tiafoe.
No.
Oh no,
he did
no,
a
you're
live
talking about
stream.
the yeah. Okay,
with
I know
The
when
tournament
you're
director or something.
Yeah.
And it was great.
Was it?
No, I watched 5 minutes of it,
talking about. No, he
What's
does say
that?
he's
I
more
s-
comfortable on hardcourt than any other surface.
which is weird because
Yeah, 'cause
he's a
it's-
grass court specialist.
Oh my god, can we not talk about Andy Murray winning a Grand Slam?
No,
not
he,
talking
no,
about
he
it.
just said he's going to win Washington.
Oh, I thought you
Because
said.
the field
I
was
thought you were talking
rubbish.
about
For the
US
500,
Open.
the
For this
field is
500, there's
terrible.
nobody good in it.
I
Dan
thought you said
Evans
the
is in
US
it.
He's
Open.
got, mate, Dan Evans is on like a 40 match losing streak.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not
that's
good.
who Ross P would want in round one, because that guy cannot play matches.
That can Ross.
Neither can Ross P.
That's what I was talking about.
It's actually that's why Ross P's not here. He's still trying to finish his first round match.
But Dan Evans is really struggling.
Yeah, that's an odd one though, isn't it? Because he seems like a kind of player that needs a wee bit of hype behind him, and he's not got any.
Mate, I'm sure it's like 20 matches in a row or something.
We saw him in centre court,
Yep.
and he
And
was pish.
Yeah, he was shit.
Although, oh my god, how good is Quentin Hallis?
Yeah, he has some
I can't believe it.
ball,
I'm
man.
obsessed. Quentin, you like our stories, man. Stop flirting. Get in the DMs. I'll take you on a. I'll bring you up here to Scotland. We'll get a tournament. I'll take you to Scotland for the next 15k, and I'll back you to win it.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Yeah.
The field are not great. Although I've got a soft spot for Billy Blades, as has been mentioned many a time on this podcast.
Fair. I was going to speak about the women actually for a sec there. I
Right,
saw
I'm out.
that
See you later.
the like ranking for entering the 500s this week, the women was like 134. No, the men
No,
was
the
like
men was- it was
134.
143
Aye.
and 52nd or something for the women. It was mental.
Aye, crazy. So women just can't get in because in the WTA you're not allowed to enter only one top 20 player can enter 250 or something
And
like that.
no, it's anything outside the top 20. I think you're not allowed to enter.
It's fucking
wild.
mad.
The
Which is
WTA just
stupid.
make things difficult for
They
themselves.
do, they do, man. They do not help themselves
I have
in
no
any
clue.
way at all.
But then, see if I'll just use a random player in the top 20. Pick someone. Sakari.
Jessica Pegula.
Right, we'll just Sakari, right?
Thanks for getting me out of that.
Imagine there's a 250 in Greece that she's pure buzzing, home fans in Athens, all that jazz, and they go, nah, you can't play that, mate.
Nobody goes then. Like that's their
That's
local
what I mean.
like,
That's no
superstar.
wonder. How can you complain about, oh, we don't have the same prize money when you don't let the best players in the world play? Like, you're not going to get, like, I'm sorry, there's no way you're getting equal prize money if you're blocked from playing. Like, I'm not going to watch something where the top players aren't going to play in it.
Yeah, I can
what's
understand
the
it this
point in
week
that?
with Washington because there's a stronger field than the men's side, and the men's prize money's double, triple.
I was
what
actually
theirs
That's
is.
crazy.
I was going
Which
to
is
make
a
a
bit
point,
mental, but-
like Callum said after Wimbledon, like you have that week or however long of no one cares, and that's the thing is the only people that are going to these tennis tournaments are people who live 20 minutes away. Like
Or
no
love-
one is
love
flying,
tennis, yeah.
no one is going.
Yeah.
I don't even think people who love tennis are going to these tournaments. Like I'd be interested to know how much media coverage there even was at these tournaments. Like you know how the tennis podcast have got a lot that they fly to specifically. Guarantee you they went at them.
They literally released a podcast today called "What Has Happened Since Wimbledon."
Exactly.
That's pretty much us, to be
no,
fair,
but-
isn't it?
yeah.
But that's we have our own opinions of the tennis podcast, but you cannot deny they're avid tennis fans, and
They
they are not asked. So
Yeah.
what can we do? What is a losing battle if you
I
can't
don't
get the most?
understand why after Wimbledon in Europe, why did we go back to clay?
That's mental, man.
Why?
That's mental. Nah,
Keeps me happy.
It's not. It's
It's
not.
shit. It's so
what is
shit.
the point in that?
Clay
you
should-
finish grass and then you go into clay. Like what?
So there was 1 week, was there
3
not?
weeks, and it's hard
There
court.
was the 1 week after Wimbledon, was there not a hard court, a grass court, and a clay court tournament?
It's
all in
just
the
so
1 week?
stupid,
It's
man,
mental.
isn't it?
And it's, as a player, what are you thinking? Like, why are you thinking?
Well, if you're Casper Ruud, you're like a couple of ranking
other
points
than
here.
getting
And then
a
he
fucking scudding
Oh, mate, he
off,
got bageled off after feast.
Feast.
Yeah.
That's
7-6,
one to
6
talk
love.
about.
Oh,
Get
so-
up, you Casper Ruud.
Did he?
Aye,
Well,
6-4.
Seven, no, 7-6-6
lads. Appreciate it.
Was it?
7-6-6.
You're teaching me something today.
Yeah, mate. How mad is that though? Casper Ruud getting bageled on clay is
Off an
insane,
18-year-old. Yeah, I know.
and that's what we like to see.
That's what tennis.
That's sorry, Pikes on you. Go.
No, I was going to say that's what tennis needs.
Yeah, that wee period in there needs a few major shocks, and it gives these younger players that are up and coming a chance to not make a name for themselves, but to give themselves some grounding. I think that after, when people don't really notice what's going on, it's a chance for them to get some match practice.
See all our over the top ideas that we've given in this podcast since the start of
Now's
it.
the time.
That's the time. See that one on the cruise ship, or the one that's
Wow.
on playing the volcano, or there's ones that have entrance music and it's like a Royal Rumble, or a,
Well, they
I
did
have
have,
all the chances here.
Oh,
UT,
come
is
on!
it
They had the hot.
UTS?
They had, oh yeah, had that.
They
We
had
spoke about
that.
that last week, and everyone had the like no names and stuff. Remember the Great
have
Wall of
that.
China?
the
wasn't it?
public enemy.
But like
Terrible.
number one is great.
Loved it.
I've just had an idea. As tennis players are clearly idiots and don't know. Sorry if any of you are listening, and they don't know how to manage their schedules. What they should do is after Wimbledon, every player, top, I don't know when's the quality start getting rubbish after 300. The top 300 should enter a draw, and it's just a big fucking wheel, and you have to go where the wheel tells you. Like you have to
The wheel
you're
of
going to play
fortune,
on
yeah.
clay. You're going to go and do this. You shouldn't get to choose. You
Okay.
just get fucking put in a massive draw, and you don't know. And the draw is done on the wheel as well, so it could be fucking
I'd say-
Djokovic Ruud first round. Like it should just be totally random. Because let's be honest, like we said, we were a bit PC about this. No one gives a fuck about anything after Wimbledon. Just make it a clusterfuck. If you're going to fuck it up, make it a fun fuck up.
Yeah. Actually,
lot of
that's
the title of
a
the show,
great
ladies and
shout.
gentlemen.
No,
If you
that's
wanna
a great
make it-
shout. Make it fucking fun.
Yeah,
I would
Make-
send them all to Vegas.
yeah, or like fucking other like.
No. But then, so they have the wheel for who
all the
who's
different
coming out. No,
courts.
it's like the thingy for who's
Tombola.
Tombola for who's coming out. Right?
Tombola, you wee bastard.
Right, and then a wheel for the surface they're playing on, but then a wheel for the tennis. So it could be like, oh shit, it's dingles, it's red ball, it's orange ball, it's fuck knows.
Green ball. It's going to throw the colours
Yeah,
about.
it's just balls.
Do you remember?
It's a ball every point, different ball every
Oh,
point.
how good would that be? Do you remember when you were maybe pretending to be the head coach? And remember there was that one phantom ball, the blue ball, which was like twice as heavy as a yellow
Yeah,
ball.
but
And
it was like the
always-
golden ball, so anyone that played with it, if you won that point, you just won.
I remember we played a game called Circle of Doom, which is when genuine infants had to run in a circle and we would fucking nail balls at them. Like,
Sounds like it passed down really well.
And it's like as the kids started to go out more and more and the coaches were left in the circle, you'd be like picking your target and you would have to think about who you'd wronged through the day. Like who's going to aim for me here? Like if Callum had stolen a bit of my KSC, he was earmarked. And you'd finally find this fucking blue ball in the bottom of the pile of balls and you'd scalp it off each other's legs.
But
I remember
Ross
going
P used to get it so bad.
because he's so slow and so big. It's hard to miss.
Even the
And
kids
not
are
miss.
just battering him with it.
Oh, there's no worse feeling than see when you play like a game with a bunch of from the age of like 6 to 12-year-olds and you go, who wants to be in my team? And nobody puts their hand up.
Yeah.
To be fair, you and me were our favourites, Cal.
Oh yeah. It's having personality though.
Absolutely. Although Ross P, we used to play a game called Rock, Paper, Scissors. I'm
God,
sure you're all
it's amazing.
I'm sure you're all familiar with it, but the tennis version is when you have a team.
It's not tennis.
Oh no, it's not. It's just rock, paper, scissors on a tennis court. And Callum and I always used to end up in the final. He would always win. Bit of a recurring theme here. But
Sean
Ross
Connery.
P was like the ultimate presenter.
Hype boy, yeah. I was his TV
It's
show.
like, are you ready? And they go,
No, the kids would be hyped. They
would all
would
love
have
it.
like 100 kids on
Yeah.
court. Like one of the summers, it was incredible. We had 100 kids on 4 courts, probably more than that. And we'd
That's
all be
illegal.
playing.
yeah, as long as you've got one coach per 12 kids, it's fine actually, Ross. And we did. Is that okay?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had
me-
37 coaches.
To be fair, it was like me, Craig Williams, and one other person had like 85 kids on.
Mate, Rosby
crazy.
used to just control his TV show for like 15 minutes.
That was
Just
his
to the point
input.
where everyone just watched him. You'd be like, this guy's amazing.
See,
at
for the
this.
6 hour day, that was Ross P's input. Oh my God, Stephen Ross P was the head coach. Holy shit, nothing happened.
He used to walk about with
These register.
sunglasses on, right, and a register in his hand, like on a what's it called, a clipboard. As if he was just marking your coaching out of 10. Nah, could improve.
What was it? RPT, wasn't it?
Ross's potato tennis.
Jeez.
This is an episode just slating Ross B.
How
Nah,
good would-
man.
How
Rossby's
good
a hero.
would tennis be if there was like it wasn't just matches, it was games?
Yeah, it'd be
like,
amazing.
You know, like what's that? Bullseye. You know the game Bullseye. Imagine you did that. Like you got punters on at half-time show in
Mate,
between
like, remember
sets.
we used to do the serve challenge where you put a cone on either side,
Yeah.
and it
Oh,
was your
we should
team.
do
Your team, so everyone served one each, and,
And the
first
minute
one
you
to
hit
get
it,
it.
you went,
And everyone, it was a
da, da, da,
proper
da.
celebration. Everyone just running about
That
after
was
it.
huge.
Crystal triangles, jeez, it's one of the best games
Christopher
ever.
Triangles. These we
Game
need
of
to.
Jailers / champions.
Do you know what?
Right,
As a
fun.
podcast, we should do. Let's get all our mates together. We'll film us playing all these games. And we'll
Yeah.
post them on our socials.
With one added caveat to
Alcohol.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say someone pays. Someone pays.
it. Just beers.
Bears.
Yeah.
No, honestly, tennis. We are doing it right. I'll not hear any different. We get it.
Well,
Well, the clubs in Inverclyde,
We get it.
one club in Inverclyde, they get it. They understand how tennis should be. It's the most. I mean, we've had guys come up to us from different clubs
Say we
in
wish
the
we were
last
you.
maybe 2 months, 3 months, and say we wish our club was like your club.
And that's not even bullshit. That's a thing.
That's
that's the
genuinely
thing.
true.
We have-
Every time we play a team, and they have like a couple of younger guys, like younger than 40, and their team, even actually well done that. They always say, like when I played Cambuslang stuff, they were saying, we wish our club was like your club. Like they're so active and such a good atmosphere, so fun to be
There's
about.
no
Everyone
split
goes out
between
and
teams.
drinks and
Yeah.
blah blah blah, and everyone includes each other. Like it's brilliant. It's the way tennis should be.
That's the way tennis should be. Is there should be enough of a competition that you've got your head screwed on enough to want to win, and there's a healthy hatred. We should say a healthy hatred for how good your opponents are, but you also just want at the end of the day to shake hands, go right, we're going for a few beers, man.
I think we had representation on Saturday night from all 4 male teams out drinking and social club members.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Did we? Wow,
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Oh, I tried to go home in a half, but I
And
wasn't
two,
allowed.
and 2 Boys Deluxe,
So you did that.
who are not welcome back.
One of them was still on my couch 24 hours after the J&D had finished. That was- and oh my God, if you're listening to the podcast because you said you will, get a new pair of shoes. They fucking stink. My whole house was stinking.
Was it?
Mate, I shit, you know, I
Was
was,
that, I was
was
R9.
that-
I was
R9,
R9.
yeah.
I was
wasn't it?
R9. He left his cleats out. I walked down the stairs going, oh my God, that guy spewed all over my living room. But it was these shoes.
Jesus, man.
Smelled like ass.
Oh, right. Is that us for today, boys?
No, we'll fit something else in.
Fit something else in. Will we do a question de jar? That's jar
Oh my
questions.
God, when's the last time we actually did it?
Well, you guys didn't do podcasts and I was away. I don't blame you. I do carry it. So
You,
there we
actually
go.
were there for about most of them.
Shut up,
Nobody
bitch.
did it.
Right.
What question have we already asked?
Nice build up here.
God. All right. What would you? Oh.
Yeah.
That's
For the
better.
rest of your life, for the rest of your life, you can only eat incredibly spicy food or incredibly bland food.
Incredibly bland.
Hey.
My arse would not thank me for spicy.
Think about your bum. I do it
I would
regularly.
rather have.
Right, I'd be-
Maybe imagine not being able to taste anything.
No, but bland doesn't mean like a
Sorry,
corner's
mate.
bland.
Yeah, that's true. How,
Like,
how
Nah, but it doesn't mean that, surely. I'm sure it means like
bland.
literally
No, well, okay,
No,
well,
no, no.
okay, well, I'll change it then. You're not eating flavourless food. You're just not having spicy food.
Nah,
Oh,
I'm
right,
out.
okay.
I want spicy food.
No, but then you
No
can only
way.
eat spicy.
That's
what if it's
fine.
cereal?
I don't. I will just patch cereal on my diet. I'll just.
Curry
have,
powder
but you
straight
can't,
into it.
everything. I think everything you're doing.
What did you have for your breakfast?
right
This
now.
morning, what did you have?
He doesn't eat breakfast.
Oh, yeah, shit, I
You
forgot.
don't eat breakfast?
Gary, what did you
I
eat for
do
breakfast?
sometimes.
8
I
loaves
had
of bread.
a bowl of Frosties.
Okay,
Spicy
how do you make it
Frosties.
spicy?
Oh,
How do you make it spicy?
Chili powder?
That's
Curry
a-
powder?
This is a great question because it opens to debate. Would you rather? Well, no, not would you rather. If you had to eat everything, it either had no flavour or it was normal foods made spicy.
Normal
so you would
food made
have to
spicy?
eat spicy Frosties
Oh, amazing! That sounds class.
with spicy milk.
Oh man,
Nah, you're not.
Spicy
Nah, you're
water?
fucking not.
Have you a
Yeah.
nice bowl of spicy mix for your?
oh amazing! I'm in. Could you imagine?
You're miles off
That's
it, mate.
just like
Oh,
a
could you
curry.
imagine just like eating into a steak and it's just nothing?
A steak's not spicy?
No, but
No,
I mean,
it's
if
a-
it wasn't
just a-
spicy, it'd have to have no flavour. That's what I'm saying.
But imagine
Oh,
just like
right.
eating a steak and it tastes the same as Frosties. It tastes the same as crisps, and it tastes the same as a twirl.
If I was
Don't
to go
wash it out,
spicy,
twirl.
Yeah, but then
My arse
everything
would
tastes the
never
same
forgive
anyway
me.
because it's spicy as hell.
yeah.
I would rather
I'd be wanting to taste
something. I want to taste something than none.
But that my stomach would not deal with that. I'm
Your
a
stomach would adapt.
I
Humans
find
adapt.
medium and Nando's hot. So
I'm extra hot,
no.
and I want you to talk about Nando's.
Got another good one. I've got another good one.
Go for it then.
Actually, I've got two. We'll do two more. Because
Okay,
these are
okay.
actually both
Yeah,
very
tell
good.
you what, whoever's listening to this, you've
Fair
fucking
play.
had, you've had a belter
If
today
you're
because
listening, send us on the Instagram this word, fries, and we'll know you're still listening.
why do you say
And
spicy?
we'll, yeah, the word,
Spicy
is, the
fries.
word is spicy, and we'll give you a special shout out next week.
If you're listening right now, if you're listening
right
right now, please
you deserve.
twat X's.
DM us on Insta.
Like just say spicy. That's all I want to hear.
And
if we get a
If we get one spicy,
If we
I'm
get one
being
s-
buzzing.
yeah,
I know we
I know,
made it.
I know,
So,
I know.
last two questions. In a freak accident, now this could have been you the other day, I'll just warn you about that. In a freak accident, you will permanently lose all of your teeth or your tongue. Choose one.
what one was I losing?
You were losing your teeth, man. I was ready.
He did say to me, "I'm going to put my fist right through his face."
And I still don't get why. But
Because
anyway,
he called me a cheating bastard. And although I was going to ignore it, right? And all the women up on McGrath Mounds were like, oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. I can't believe. And I went, hey, do you know what? It fucking is terrible. You're right, Alison.
Oh shit! I just done Ross Beast
Just
TV.
done- oh, fuck. I do not want to know what you're watching. Okay.
I would rather
Lose my
have my
teeth and get it
tongue.
replaced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, great.
That's a
okay,
shite
great,
question.
boys. Fuck up, man. Right, one rule you'd abolish from tennis.
Net cord.
The ball hits the line, is out now. So.
Net cord from a serve.
He touched in it there.
Nah, not net cord, man. That's horrible.
No second serves. First serve, you lose a point.
Yes, I
That
think
would be
that's
brilliant.
That's
You get
so
you
quick.
get rid of serve
You
bots.
would,
yeah. Everything would be a rally.
That's
It would
the
be just
worst rule
more-
ever. Cool,
no.
you need serve bots.
Yeah, because-
it equalises the game. Once you're just going to have something, every little wee wank just doing rallies from the back of court for 45 minutes every single time. You
that
want
you
to change
referring
it
to-
Why
back.
did you
Is
just
it-
hit? Why did you just hit a winner?
But you're just referring to
That's what
Callum
you
as
do
a
from
wee
a
wanker.
serve.
Oh, yeah,
An ace, I wouldn't call an ace a winner. I mean, it probably is on paper, but you don't go, wow, what a winner. You go, wow, what an ace.
Yeah.
And out.
Serving is.
All right then, Skinny, enlighten us. What would you do?
I told you.
I didn't listen.
I would not have net cords and serves. I was if it hits
So
the top of
fast
net.
four, that's already a rule. Fast four's already a rule.
No, you mean in the proper game.
Proper match.
I mean, there's not that many rules. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Two hits, you can set yourself up.
yeah, how good, but that's not removing a rule.
I'd be
That's adding a rule.
In doubles, I would be fucked. Imagine how he got to set up the next ball. Got it that.
Or in singles you get two touches, or in doubles you can only touch once, but your partner can also
Yes, you can
touch
set
it in
your
the
partner
same bit.
Like footy tennis.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
would be. How
God.
cool would that be? Like,
we do that one
like
day?
street tennis. How
I
good
mean, I
would-
used to play that as a kid.
I was thinking during my match with Craig Williams, right, when I was playing, I was thinking, imagine
This
you
was
could.
going through your head during
Yeah,
the final.
yeah.
This
I
is
always think a lot when I'm playing. I was thinking if you could pick one point that you just win.
Match point. There you
No,
go.
but it can't be
You
it can't
need
be a
to play it
match
at the
point.
time.
You have to play at the time, so it could be say it was a massive point, second set you're 15-40 down or something like that. You can pick one point that you win, so that like in a whole match, so then it just changes. But you can only pick one point.
Imagine being that 15-40 down, you choose to win the next point, and then you double fault at 30-40.
But do you know, that's an interesting one. You have
That is
one
cool.
one pick a match.
Were
you
you
go,
that
right, I win
worried?
this point. No, I was just thinking about it because I was thinking during the third set, I was thinking to myself, when would I have used it?
I would love to add like a gambling thing.
Please gamble responsibly.
If I went 2 love up, I'd want an early payout. I want to just win the set if I go 2 games up. Like, I can't handle the pressure of winning. Like, see
It's
when
like
I'm leading, I hate
when you're
it.
putting in golf and it's like close enough to the hole and you're like,
get a gimme.
yeah,
Gimme.
gimme. So if
Yeah.
you're like 5 love up, you can just go, yeah, gimme.
I would be like one of those arsehole golfers. No, mate, sorry. Just you'll have to putt it. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Go serve it out, man.
I've actually thinking I would abolish one rule. You can say whatever the fuck you want to an umpire, and you can't get punished for it. And if you want to call him a prick, call him a prick.
Shit. Nice, man. Thank God Ross P's not here. This table would have flipped.
I know. What do you mean?
I just think some of the umpires
is
recently
there
have got a
any
wee
other
bit too
rules?
big for the boots.
Is there any other
Way
rules?
too big for the boots.
No foot faults could be decent, but that's kind
That's
of
because it suits you.
that's
and
kinda boring.
Mr. Roberts
Oh,
here.
you already do it.
Yeah.
yeah. But what are you going to do about it? Nothing. That's what you're going to do. You'll do nothing about it.
Nothing.
Come at me, tennis.
See, I don't know.
They already have.
If you're still listening, say foot fault.
I would play with AirPods on.
I don't think that's against the rules.
I think that would be I think it is, but I think that would
Why
be.
is that against the rules?
Well, you could do it in practice.
Imagine being pure hyped up. You got a hype playlist on, but it's a pure long match. You're like, fucking.
And you're
yes.
just like,
and then
Andre Rieu,
it just gets to the end of the playlist, and it's like some really sad song comes on, like Dancing on My Own, and you're just sitting there like, oh shit,
I'm in the corner.
watching you kiss her.
And you're like, and they're like, can I don't grunt.
I mean, that,
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
that may invoke
I'm angry.
emotion for you, though, that would make you play better.
Nah.
Have you ever? Oh God, I'm gonna absolutely out myself here. Seeing as a wee guy, have you ever listened to songs and you're like, oh God, this would be my tennis montage song.
Oh,
It used
I do
to
it all
be.
the time,
Do you know what
man.
it used to be? It was "I Will Wait" by Mumford and Sons.
That is so
That's the worst
bizarre.
tennis montage song of all time.
It's got to be like All of the Lights, Can You, or something like that.
Unbelievable, man.
Are you
can you
such a
imagine
wee...
it's- no,
wait
but-
a minute, wait. Are you from... Are you a basic white bitch from California?
Why is this turning on me? There's a
Because
little,
you said Kanye West, All of the Lights. That's the most montage,
there's a little
basic thing
farmer
ever.
boy over here that you're
No,
not.
but
That's,
that's
at least that's got a bit of like,
I'll go
creativity
through
behind
it
it.
with you. Obviously, at the start of 508, it's quite slow, and it's like me walking on my hood up, and I'm warming up, and I'm like, I'm down injured, that my ankle's done, and I'm down, and everyone's like, oh God, are we going to wait for this guy to recover? And then
You waited.
I will wait, and I'm there. Bomb 136 up with T, forehand up a line.
Can we get Ross P to make this video?
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, what would
That's
you do?
interesting.
That's a good
I've got
question because
just
it would be
too
something that
hard
would
for
go
me to
into a
think.
crescendo, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
or like
definitely.
yours would be the Imperial March.
Oh God, yours could
Just
be
the worst guy in the world.
Dun, 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 dun.
Walking through a junior coaching session that go onto your court.
I think I'd do some sort of like.
Well,
I'd
I'm
do
not
some
being a
fun
bad guy
song.
at tennis. Wait a minute here.
See, like,
Not
see,
cancelling court, it's
see-
just showing up like, nah.
see D12, my band.
No,
Nope.
don't
Yeah,
do that.
it's
No,
like-
the Eminem, my band.
That can never be a montage
That
song.
would be mine. I honestly love the song so much.
I can't believe I've got away with, after saying what I said, not the worst song.
No, it's a cracking song.
Did any of you watch Team America?
Nah,
No.
too young, man.
There's a song in that called "It's a Motherfucking Montage."
Oh,
And that's
it's not very tennis.
but that suits me.
It does
I'd
because you're
have
the
the
bad guy.
Wimbledon BBC song.
It's funny I didn't know that until I went to Wimbledon, and they don't play it live on the court, which I found out to be disappointing.
It is. It is.
Oh, you're
Just waiting for a.
I'd probably have Numb Encore.
Yeah, that's
That's a
also
good
a
one.
bit like the one I said, though. It's a bit basic.
Don't admit that, but Gary, be better.
Fort Minor, remember the name?
What?
Classic
Sorry.
basketball.
Right, I think that's got to be a good point there because Skinny's getting funny, and that's not usually a good sign.
Did you not need to leave at 7:15?
What's the time?
7:15.
Yeah, I need to go. Can we
All
run
right,
this?
sorry,
What's up?
sorry, listeners. We had so much more content.
Remember,
for you,
stay
but we're-
spicy.
Yeah, remember.
Stay
fucking-
spicy.
No one's listening. Nobody's listening.
Stay spicy.
No, stay Stacey. Stay spicy with Pricey.
Bye.
Cheers.
Stay pricey,
Shit.
folks.
Yeah, I'm fucked.